I'm Aelita Archbold, the content producer and the business owner at ACA Productions. Today I want to talk to you about what should you change in order to have a productive business. Have you ever had doubts about your business? Have you ever had doubts about yourself? Have you ever had fear about your business? Have you ever had lack of motivation to do something for yourself and for your business? Think of it. I will not talk today with you about technical aspects of a business. I'm sure you know all this stuff and already implemented it into your business. If your business is not productive, there is a psychological problem behind it. And of course, your mind and business have been affected by coronavirus situation. So, what should you do to get over it? Let's break it down. Think of your brain as a nice and super fast Ferrari, and think of yourself as a professional and confident driver. In order to become a professional and confident driver of your beautiful Ferrari, you should communicate with your brain not the way you are communicating with it right now. You should communicate with your brain with a simple words and say it aloud. So, what happens when you say, "Oh boy, I'm working so hard"? Your brain takes your statement literally. Okay, you are working so hard. I really want to have a day off, you say to yourself. I'm so tired. I'd love a week of lying in bed. And your brain's like, so this is you. I've got to work all weekend. I just want some time for myself. And your brain's like, you want time for yourself? Leave that to me. There you go. I've given you the flu. How cool is it? Now no one's coming near you. This is not good communication with your brain. So, if you have your own business, you just do things a little differently. Okay, I'm working all weekend. I hate doing this, you say to yourself. It's kind of hard, but hey, I want my own business. And you're saying to yourself instead, I want success. I want to have a productive business. Change the pictures and words in your head. So you go, I am choosing to do this. Again, I am choosing to do this. I'm elated writing my book all night. I'm happy to work on my website during the weekend. I'm going to be doing my taxes tonight. I will be happy to be doing my taxes tonight. I'm delighted to spend weekends working. Your brain's like, yeah, I'm getting that with the words. You're going to write through the nights now because you love this stuff. So you've got to be very careful how you communicate with your brain. How does your mind really work? Interesting, but your mind believes in everything you say. Now, I want you to write down How many times a day you say you think negative things? How many times? Write it down every day during the week. And at the end of the week, you will see the real numbers. It may scare you. And this means that you have communication problem with your brain. And you must fix it as soon as possible if you want to be a happy, confident person and have a productive business and productive life. Here's the thing, your mind doesn't care. It takes and good and bad. The main cause of depression is harsh and hurtful critical words that you say to yourself over and over again. You have to stop doing that. It's important to understand that your own praise is more effective than someone else. How often you say yourself, I'm not good enough to do public speaking, I'm not good enough to have high-ticket clients, I'm not good enough to sell so many products every day, I'm not good enough at social media, I'm not good enough. Now, I wanted to share with you powerful words that you must say to yourself every day. I am enough. My business is enough. I've always been enough. My business always have been enough. And now that I know that I am enough and that my business is enough, everyone else knows it too. And I always be enough. Have you ever heard a term psychological germs? It's now official and proven by scientists that if you are thinking negative about yourself, your business, the people, your clients who interact with you will immediately feel it too. So many times I visited small business in Yorkville, Aurora, around, and often, as soon as I entered the small empty shop that had no customers, and the owner with a sad smile, would come forward to greet me and with weak, unconfident voice would ask me, "Do you need any assistance?" And I immediately felt that this business wasn't doing well, that this business owner was depressed, not in the happy mood, and somehow I got this feeling transmitted from the owner immediately, because the owner was feeling that way. So be very careful what you feel about yourself and about your business. When you see a client comes to your shop, treat him like he is the only person at this moment that you love so much. You should be so happy to see this person. You should do everything to make this client happy. Offer him a cup of coffee. Ask how he's doing. How was his day? Establish relationship with him. Be confident what you're saying to him. I promise to you, if you greet your client with a smile and you be friendly with your client. I don't know what product you're selling. These clients will return. Why? Because you will make this client feel good when he comes to your shop. When you go to work with your clients, or when you go to the important business meetings, you have to work out your mind the same way as you're working out your body. You have to make sure that you're feeling positive and confident about yourself and your business and your product. If you don't believe it, no one ever will believe it. So, how can you change your feelings? How can you change your thoughts from negative to positive? What should you do to change it? Here is what you should do. You should make all positive thoughts familiar to you, and to make all negative thoughts unfamiliar to you. You are going to make everything that is negative unfamiliar. You're going to make everything that is positive really, really familiar to you. Your brain doesn't care. So, you've got to be very careful how you communicate with your brain, what you say, and what pictures you draw in your head. Your mind responds to two things: the pictures you make in your head and the words you say to yourself. There's nothing else. And now that you know that, you can change these pictures. You can change these words. You might be thinking now, do you want me to lie to my brain? How can I say I'm happy if I feel miserable? How can I say that my business is productive and I'm losing money and I owe that and that? Do you want me to lie to my brain? Yes, lie to your brain. Cheat to your fear. Cheat fear and steal back that phenomenal confidence you were born as a kid. As a kid, you were born with phenomenal confidence. Imagine, recall this time of your childhood. You was fearless. Remember, like your mother, father tell you, stop, don't do that, don't go there, there's dangerous. And you was just fearless. Lie, cheat, and steal your brain. You're going to change the pictures in your head. You're going to change the words. And you're going to tell your brain what you want him to do. Tell your brain what you want. Make familiar unfamiliar only if it's negative. If you like to smoke and it feels familiar to you, make it unfamiliar. Make it negative to your brain. If you have doubts in your head when you meet with your clients, make this feelings of doubts unfamiliar to you. Make it this negative feeling of doubts unfamiliar. Change the pictures and words in your head. So you go. I am choosing to do this. I am choosing to feel happy. I am choosing to be productive. I'm choosing to be active. I'm choosing to be not lazy. I'm choosing do not procrastinate. I'm choosing to be successful. I'm elated to writing my book all night. I'm happy doing my taxes tonight. I'm happy to do working on my website over the weekends. I like working on my social media every day. I'm delighted to spend weekends working. Your brain's like, yeah, I'm getting that with the words. You're going to ride through the night now because you're loving to do this stuff. You're going to do your business work, your website, your social media now because it makes you happy, and you say it to your brain. And you got to be very careful telling your brain what you want. Finally, use these words all the time. I have chosen to do this. I have chosen to be productive. I have chosen to be active. I have chosen to be successful. I have chosen to feel great about my business. And I am enough. And if you just did the last two, if you only did the last two, this is so phenomenal. This approach to your brain will change your life. I'm going to guarantee you that if you tell yourself every day, many times during the day, that you're enough, use those words. I've chosen to do this. I'm chosen to be successful. I'm chosen to be positive. I'm chosen to be friendly. Tell your brain what you want using, and use really specific, detailed, up to the minute, relevant words. I will repeat again. You have to use very specific, detailed, up to the minute, relevant, simple words. And you can have whatever you want. And I wish you to be positive and have a successful and productive business and life. Live long, stay strong. Until next time.